Oh, I'm doing intros. Okay. Coming to you live for a very, very special edition of Sparkling Tuna Cup number 91. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I've been brought. I got knocked out and I got dragged into a room and I got told I'm going to be gassing today. Sparkling Tuna Cup number 91. I am, of course, your host, not as per usual. Ha! Special edition, baby. Yaku of the Zaku, and with me today is el de trigo puro que pueda moverse sin pies, like _VIP. How we doing, Mom? I mean, Light.
Excuse me? do I look like milk to you? What are you talking about? And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Great to be back, as you mentioned, once again with another Sparkling Tuna Cup. This is our weekly open tournament. And again, I'm not alone, joined by that special guest, Yaku. Oh my god, it's good to see you once again, Yaku. I know you're very busy recently. We missed you during the podcast, but we're able to at least have you here for the Tuna Cup.
Yeah. We be cupping.
We be cupping with some tuna.
You're not wrong.
take it away, Yaku. Take it
away. As this is a special edition of the Sparkling Tuna Cup, Light has decided that we're gonna kick things off with a little bit of apiness coming at you today, kicking off with a TvT. We're spawning here in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of Ley Lines. Gonna be still representing Platinum Heroes. It's Nicoract.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the South Korean Terran player, the Yellow Terran, representing Team Hyper 1. It is HonMonO. And if you're in the chat, very quickly, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we jump into our TvT.
Yeah. We were actually speaking a little bit beforehand, looking at who we want to follow in the brackets, and we kind of thought, well, TvT, that might take quite a while. But then I remembered, wait a minute, it's HonMonO.
Yeah.
And you were like, at first you were like, what are you talking about? I was like, huh? Yeah, TvT. And I was like, oh, right, HonMonO TvT.
Yeah, exactly. Exclamation mark. Be in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the bracket yourselves. The bracket is stacked, the bracket is live, and again, we have chosen our initial TvT to kick things off. I do want to eventually get to the Zerg players eventually in the tournament, and we actually had 0 Zergs last week, literally 0. We had Eba, but he played random. so
and got Terran every time.
He did every single time. Thankfully, we do have some Zerg representation tonight, and we'll be featuring some of it later. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Capian.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. It's all good. But Yaku, it's been a while. I want to say it's been a while since we casted StarCraft 2 together, just because I feel like even in recent times when we cast, it's usually like StarCraft Evolution or Warcraft 3 Evolution.
That's what I was gonna bring up. I was so confused looking at our players today, because I was gonna say not only has it been a while since I casted, I'm pretty sure the last thing I casted was Warcraft 3 Evolution at some point. So I was like, wait, which one is Brood War and which one is StarCraft 2? I was like, where are the Mountain Kings? Where are the dwarves coming in here?
Yeah,
you know?
True.
What's going on? Where are the mercs?
Exactly. You know, where the creep camps back. Speaking of mercs, speaking of creep camps, Nicoract, he basically was for one base all in. He does expand, but this is such a late expansion here. HonMonO's base is already getting up and running. He committed so hard to this.
Nicoract is doing my build. Exactly.
Let's go.
4 Hellions, 5 Reapers, plus a Liberator as an opening, then also going into the expansion from there. This, like you were saying, is a very dedicated build, and it's, not looking too great here for Nicoract. Ordinarily, this should be doing a lot of damage, but with 2 Cyclones, there's not a whole lot you can really get done here. There's some body blocking, though.
Yeah, some body blocking. Boys being
able to go down.
Yeah, boys being pulled into the Hellion fire. A lot of SCVs going to be going down. They line up. Oh my god, and 11 SCVs. And one more shot. Oh my god, he keeps going. Oh my god.
Hellion still survived for a total of 17 SCVs. mission well accomplished. I was worried there for Nicoract for a second, but HonMonO, fatal mistake here for him. No wall in his in the ramp leading up to his main base. That really allowed Nicoract to just get up in there, get some more maneuverability, completely deny that high ground vision, or that high ground advantage that HonMonO would otherwise have gotten. And now HonMonO is thankfully a lot earlier when it comes to the expansion, but he's still got a lot of catching up to do. That he's 10 SCVs down.
Oh yeah, 10 SCVs. As you mentioned, HonMonO doing HonMonO things, right? The depot was placed down to spot in the main base here towards the mineral line as well. He did not throw them down as a part of the wall. He gets punished for it. To be fair, this is a very unique and very niche build that Nicoract went for. Not too common to see it.
Really?
But he does pop off. Yeah, yeah.
I do it every time.
Yeah,
every single, this is the only TvT build I know by heart. Anyway,
this is all I know, Bobby. This is all I do. This is. Oh, no. Well, Nicoract,
yeah, clearly, it's a niche build. Only one person does it consistently.
True.
And he's a diamond player.
Look, Nicoract, he's a Yako fan. Is he? Okay, he saw you playing. You know, he's a big Fuely fan from back in the day as well. So he does embrace it from time to time. Behind this, Nicoract again
big
looking
Mark
solid.
Fan, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, big Mark fan. But HonMonO to catch back up, third TC. He does rush into a third TC. It was almost done, and this will help mule-wise and also production-wise to catch up in the economy.
Yeah, HonMonO, he is still at a bit of a deficit, but he is catching up there slowly but surely. With this third TC, a lot quicker than Nicoract, as you were mentioning. Yeah, he can produce 3 SCVs at a time. He will no doubt hit for the magic number of 45 SCVs pretty soon.
And then you just don't stop. Or you stop.
No, then you stop, yeah.
Then you just stop.
That's where you stop, yeah.
Then you just don't make any
Why
more
you need more than 45 workers? I don't get it.
Well,
you got mules.
You doing macroing? Hey, you don't need that. You mean?
Yeah. Especially if you're looking to end the game by your with a stim timing like Nicoract is playing to right now. Huge disables going on every single tank, and I just do not see a way for HonMonO to defend from here. If he had those tanks up and running, maybe, but unfortunately it was not the case.
Yeah, as the Marines, they sit 1-4, the tank count gets reset, but GG gets called as 19 SCVs go down, and Nicoract, he will break through and take game number 1.
GG, I am storing this replay away. And I am using this as my new reference for this patch.
But you gotta say, this
very crisp execution here from Nicoract.
You're like, this is evidence that I don't need to change, okay? We just saw a pro player do it this one time, okay? I'm validated. Oh, no.
Exactly, look, it works!
Yeah, it worked.
Clearly.
Yeah.
We have evidence.
Just have to make
Storing it in the file, in the locker.
Yeah, they just don't have to make a wall, okay? If they make their depots in the mineral line, then it works. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's all you need. Yeah, but in all seriousness, though, excellent execution here from Nicoract. And not only just the execution of the build, also finding these weak points of HonMonO and just pouncing on them immediately. Like we said, the lack of the wall leading up into the main base, that is something he absolutely took advantage of. And once I think he realized how much damage he dealt, how many SCVs went down, he didn't even wait for stim. He realized, okay, there's no way he can have that much, he can muster up that many defenses from here on out. I'll just wait for Interference Matrix to finish up, immediately move across the map, which you can do on ley lines. Yeah. Very short rush distance.
Yeah, very decisive play. Very decisive play there from Nicoract. He did go for the kill. And that leads us here into game number 2. We'll see if we can make a series out of this or if it'll end here and now.
Yet we shall indeed, as we load on into Pylon LE. It's been so long since we had LE maps. Let's go. LE stands for Lingering Emissions. Lingering Emissions. That's when there's too much pollution going around.
That's Singapore,
I guess. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the highways backing up. Power plants. Anyway, here I work in an industrial zone now. It's awful. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, spawning all the way in the bottom right, we have our green Terran player, of course, could be representing once again the Platinum Heroes, channeling his inner Euthermal, his inner Mark, his inner Fuely, his inner Yaku. we have Nicoract.
He is an animal.
I'm pretty sure that's the Trinity, right? That's the Trinity of Terran.
There you go. Yeah. People think of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Nah. You got the Terran triad, mate. With Yaku, Mark, and Fuely.
You don't need innovation, but you got the imitation innovation.
Exactly. Let's go. As spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the South Korean Terran player, the Yellow Terran, once again with his own unique setup here. Let's go. We have 3 Vaxes in total on 1 base, by the way, for Team Hyper 1. It is HonMonO. Going for a 4th Vax.
I'm switching it up. 4 frags?
Oh, no. Okay, we're good.
Okay. I was worried. I know I'm not the best at math, but I was like, wait, did I also lose the ability to count?
We're good. It's going to be 3x Reaper here out of HonMonO now. Nicoract just scouted. He just went in for an SCV scout. He didn't see all 3, but he saw 2 Raxes already here, so he knows to be careful with his first couple of units, not move out across the map, to be more defensive here, but doesn't know how committed HonMonO really is.
Yeah, very safe play coming out right now from Nicoract. He's going to have to pump out that Hellion very, very shortly. Once again, very risky. Oh, let's go! HonMonO doing what he does best. That's a boy pull.
Yeah, here we go. The boys are being pulled. As they're being pulled, I mean, really in tribute to him. A big shout to Slammer in the chat. God, thank you so much, Slammer, for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Hope you had a great live session. Hope you had a great time. And welcome one and all to the Sparkling Tuna Cup. This is a weekly open tournament. And this is the first round. And HonMonO, he's here to pull the boys to end the game.
Yeah, let's see what this can get done. Unlike HonMonO, Nicoract did set up a wall right at the top of his ramp. And yeah, with this additional Hellion, HonMonO's gonna have to be very, very careful with how he places his Reapers as well as his SCVs.
Yeah, he does
SCVs from Nicoract being pulled to repair.
Yeah, it does repair 1. Reaper does go down for Nicoract. Oh my god, meanwhile, the volleys are brutal. Reaper goes down for HonMonO as well. He's trying to work his way through, but as you mentioned, that wall is solid.
Yeah, the KD8 charges from HonMonO haven't been terrible, but and there we have it.
Yeah.
From the latest patch, I still don't know how that went through.
Yeah.
But the insta repair on the supply depot is helping out Nicoract tremendously. Only 0 Hellions have actually gone down. Yeah. So now Nicoract has 3 of them. This is going to be absolutely brutal for HonMonO.
HonMonO, he's like, the hell? Wait, those deepers are crazy. he's like, mate, this wall in TvT is insane. GG gets called. Nicoract, he holds the line, he defends, he shuts down the all-in, and Nicoract will take the series 2-0. Oh.
It's been so long since I cast it, I forgot where which screen I had it on my phone.
Oh good. GG, well played. Very well done there by Nicoract, keeping up with the craziness, with the intensity of HonMonO. Again, HonMonO, actually, I would say being crazy and aggressive in game 2, it was really the opposite in game 1, with Nicoract being the aggressor instead. So we did have a nice kind of change of pace here. Both players taking their hand and taking their role of being the aggressor. In the end, Nicoract does prove to be the superior player here. Does make it out. Does take the 2-0.
Yeah. Very decisive win there coming out from Nicoract. I need to restart my game.
Oh, good. But yeah, GG will play it. As you mentioned, I mean, really good reaction. Remember, he did SCV scout, so that let him know to just build up back at home. He didn't know how many Raxes there were. He didn't know the boys were going to be pulled. He was ready at home for some form of aggression, and again, he did a great job preparing. As you mentioned as well, making great use of the new ability here of that cooldown supply, which nowadays is more so used to fully repair, less so, you know, for its added benefit of giving you extra supply, but just to keep himself going, just to keep that wall secure.
Yeah. Got really close there for a second, and I mean, credit to HonMonO, those were some pretty good target firings for a while. It's just that, you know, Nicoract was way more proactive when it came to actually pulling his SCVs, pulling his Hellions back, and, you know, actually getting them repaired.
Exactly. GG, well played. Nicoract, he just said, Nicoract 2-0 versus Hon pulling SCVs and TvT mono.
He knows.
It's like, what the hell's going on? But yes, congratulations to Nicoract, and with that we wrap up our first series of the broadcast, but there's still many more to come and many more to go, and we actually have a little bit of downtime here. We're still searching for our next series. There's still a lot of matches currently ongoing.